Greetings. My name is Argina Abundance, and I help side hustlers and aspiring entrepreneurs create multiple income streams and take action. So, today we're talking about something that's really important, and that is getting dressed up and getting cute every day. Or, I guess, if you're a man, just getting presentable every day. And why that's important. There's many reasons why it's important, obviously, because it just makes life easier and the fact that you're already dressed, you can look cute. If you're going to events and stuff, you can take pictures without worry. There's all that superficial stuff, but there's also stuff behind the scenes that really helps you become more confident. You know what I mean? So it definitely boosts your confidence when you're getting dressed daily and just it's like, oh, once you get that get dressed and feeling good and smelling good, you just feel better and it boosts your confidence, especially if you're consistent with like getting dressed every single day. So just getting out of bed, getting your shower, and just starting your day and doing your makeup or your hair or whatever it is, it's definitely worth it because energetically you'll just feel really good and physically. So it definitely boosts your confidence. Also, I feel like it can increase your productivity because you're more productive. You're getting more stuff done. Like for me, I'm got to be on camera because I'm a content creator, I'm a product reviewer. So I'm doing creating different vlogs and content throughout the day. So if I'm looking good, it'll be easier. So I feel like if I wasn't dressed or the days, that's why I need to put some braids back in because, sometimes it can be tedious to kind of get ready as far as doing my hair and stuff, but it's worth it in the end to do it as cute as I can. That's why I've been wearing them two braids because I got to just it's best if it's already done. If you can kind of make it easier for yourself. For men, it's really easy. For women, you got to put a little bit more effort in. But even if you just look put together, you don't got to be off the wall, wigs laid, baby hairs laid every day. You know what I mean? But does that make it fun? Yeah, but I don't want to put too much pressure on you because it is a lot of pressure to look good these days, as good as you can. So, just to try to stay, to the point where you feel good in your skin and you're clean and you just feel nice and pretty, long as whatever that is for you. Because some days you saw I didn't have makeup on, all I had was just, my hair in the back, like laid back, and then just some mascara, and that was it, and some lip gloss. That can go a long way. So if you're taking care of your body or whatever in your skin, I mean, that goes a long way too. As long as your hair looks good and your skin is nice and clear and cute, then you always are going to feel good. Okay, so it does increase productivity. You don't got to worry about, oh, am I dressed? Oh, I'm not dressed yet. I feel like the later on in the day I get dressed, the less productive I am that day. And that is so true because once I can get dressed, I can get my day started. And lately, I've been going live on TikTok doing my makeup or whatever. But the first video I post, because when you post on TikTok, if you post a video before you go live, I feel like you get more live viewers because they might see your video on the For You page, and then they're like, oh, let me click on this live, because this person's live right now that this video came from. So it helps get more people in your live stream. But it's been getting later and later in the day where some days are later than others. But I got to start getting back up earlier so I can get my walk in and just do my hair and makeup and keep it moving. Okay. So it definitely increases productivity. So the faster you can get it done, the better. If you work a regular job, you already know like you got to get up earlier in order to look more presentable. But when I was working at my regular job and I had to be there earlier some days, I definitely made sure to at least put on some makeup or whatever. It just made me feel good. I never missed one day. I at least did excuse me, I at least did my eyes and my lips, if nothing else. What else? It elevates your mood. It makes you feel better. Like you're just in a better mood. You look in the mirror. You're not like, oh my goodness. You know what I mean? Because sometimes when you be looking at the match, you're like, oh my goodness. and you just be feeling like it is true. Your mood does change. My mood changes when I don't look good from my standards. If I'm like, oh my goodness, I'm looking a mess right now, like, I just like my mood definitely switches up when I'm looking cute and I go look in the mirror when I go to the bathroom or something, look in the mirror, I'm like, okay, my mood, is better when I feel better and when I look better. And it makes you more approachable as well. People approach me all the time, unfortunately. No, I'm just kidding. People approach me all the time because, well, I guess I got that personality too. Like I'm usually smiling or usually I'm a pretty friendly person, I would say, even though I'm kind of introverted and shy. Wink, wink. But yeah, I get approached a lot. I do have a friendly face, but yeah, if you're looking a mess, you're less likely to get approached. So if your goal is to get approached, looking good will definitely help with that. If you don't want to get approached, then keep looking a mess. What else? Help. It helps build your personal brand. This is so true. Like my earrings and everything, I try to wear stuff that I sell, and yeah, and my sunglasses that I don't know where they are. Oh yeah, here they go. But I'm about to start. These will be listed soon. So yeah, too cool for school. But yeah, I'm trying to do better at actually wearing the stuff that I'm promoting. You know what I mean? Like the earrings, or I'm about to add in lashes. I'm about to add on press on nails. So I'm definitely trying to be a walking billboard of what I sell, if that makes sense. So it does help build your personal brand. If you don't sell necessarily physical products, it can still helps build your brand. You know what I mean? They're like, oh, this person, they get dressed up every day, they look good, and they'll be online looking a mess. And it's okay because I have plenty of videos where you can see I'm not dressed or whatever. This is not something that it's not like I'm one of those people that you cannot find a video or a photo of them looking a mess, because you could definitely find a video back in the day or not too long ago. Because some days, like on TikTok, oh my goodness, some days on TikTok I'll be just on my walking pad, little patches under my eye, not patches, but the things that help what are they called, the things that help depuff, the depuffing eye things, and I just be walking, or maybe a bonnet on. I don't wear too many bonnets. I usually wear scarves. I'm a scarf girl because I feel like the scarves help lay it down more, but I do wear bonnets every once in a while more so. But anyway, more so a scarf or edge layer, you might be able to catch me with some of that on too in some of my videos. I'm not going to let that stop me either. So don't think just because you're not dressed, I don't want that to stop you from making content if that's something you want to do anyway. But the video is about like why it's worth getting dressed every day. And it is worth getting dressed if you want to make content, but don't let that stop you because people are in bonnets all day on TikTok. Just know that. And there ain't nothing wrong with it. Do your thing. What else? It also helps with your self love and self care. And that's what the 30 days of abundance is about. By the way, we're on day 27. We only have 3 days remaining. Can you believe it? Current time right now is 10:59. I'm cutting it close again. I'm trying to get these videos out earlier. But yeah, I can't believe it's been uh, like that. Oh, yeah. Another thing is career opportunities. Getting dressed and getting cute can help you get opportunities. People might like your style, what you look like. Oh, she gets dressed up. Let's see if we can send her something. Or, maybe she can promote this. I like your style. I like the way you look. Oh, maybe I want you to promote my brand, so on and so forth. Um, and career. I'm trying to think of regular jobs. If you go dressed up on an interview and you looking good, you're more likely to get the job. What else? Encourage positive habits. Yes, and makes everyday moments special. Like I said, like say if you just had a family event and you every once in a while you're going to be like, okay, I didn't get dressed till later in the day, or I didn't put in this much effort. But if you try to put in effort every day and this is you, like I'll get dressed up, people will be like, where are you going? I'm like, nowhere. I just like to get dressed up most of the time. And if you're doing it and it makes you feel uncomfortable, it's probably because you usually don't get dressed up. They're like, oh, you look real dressed up. Where are you going? But if I were to go somewhere dressed up right now, they wouldn't say anything because this is how I usually am. Like 9 times out of 10, I'm dressed up. Some days I have my off days, or I'm in workout attire or athleisure or whatever. But 9 times out of 10, I'm looking cute on a daily basis. So nobody's like, oh, shoot, where are you going? You know what I mean? If they ask me where you going, you got to start being more consistent with getting cute. And then once they see you getting cute all the time, they won't be asking you that because I'm like, oh, this is who she is. This is what she does. So just keep that in mind. So it makes everyday moments special. Um, all those pictures I have, usually I look, dressed up in all the pictures, the family photos, and the events that I go to. I usually try to look, halfway decent, no matter what it is, a kid's birthday party or just a family night, a family meeting, and somebody wants to take a picture or something like that. I try to get dressed up every day. So little things like that. If somebody's like, "Oh, I don't look good today. Don't take my picture." I don't want that to be one of my excuses. You know what I mean? So just keep that in mind. So if you do this every day, you don't got to worry about, oh, if I go to this family event, they might want to take pictures. Oh, no, don't take a picture of me because I'm not looking cute. Always get cute. Then you don't got to worry. And just for fun, this last but not least, just for fun, it's just so fun. Taking pictures, doing makeup, trying different makeup styles, getting dressed, shopping to find cute outfits. Like, I got to get more outfits too. I try not to repeat too many outfits. And now that I'm like really not playing around and wearing different things, I want to just expand my wardrobe even more. So definitely. So I need to go on Shein or wherever and get some outfits. I also love going to Ross's and like any clearance places, stuff like that to get some cute stuff to wear. But yes, you can never have too much. You can never have too much because we are abundant over here. So now we're getting into my tea. I really let me know what you think about this. Do you agree that you should get dressed up every day? Like leave a and if you have watched to this point, leave a little shirt in the comments, the shirt emoji. No, a shirt or a dress. If you're a man, leave a shirt. If you're a woman, leave a dress emoji in the comments. Okay. So why I get dressed. Oh yeah, we already talked about that. We're on day 27. I help the purpose of 30 days of abundance is to develop habits that will improve relationships, health, beauty, and money. So self love slash personal. So journaling. I did that yesterday. I did the journal. I used the 5 minute journal. It's not here right now, but I definitely use it. My beauty routine. That was actually in the 30 days of abundance because that's how important it is to me. And this is one of my self love slash personal goals is to get dressed and do my beauty routine daily. You know what I mean? So I'm getting dressed daily, and I want to continue on with that for the rest of the entire year. Reading 10 pages a day, I did that. I actually think I did that later on in the day. No, I ended up walking. I was so proud of myself because I'm like, I'm tired of not meeting my goals. And then I was like, I need to walk because, the last few days I haven't been walking for my hour and reading my 10 pages. So yesterday I walked, believe it or not, it was like 11 o'clock at night. I walked for 45 minutes. I was going to watch Traders, and I think I did watch some of it, but first I was like, okay, to treat myself, let me walk and read this book. So I'm trying to combine those two goals, walking and reading my 10 pages, because it's so easy to just walk and just read. Drink water. Oh my goodness, I'm kind of behind on my water goal. I was yesterday too, but by the time I go to bed, it's gonna be up. Mm. All right, and then we have OMED. I did great with that. My 3 hour eating window, I'm doing 1 meal a day, which is a form of intermittent fasting, and I have a 3 hour eating window, and I'm not counting calories. Now, next season, we are going to take it a step up. It's hard, but I got to do what I got to do because I got to be snatched for me. So I'm thinking about doing paleo and incorporating that into the 1 meal a day. So I'll still have the 1 meal a day in a 3 hour eating window, but I'm thinking about doing paleo, which is basically eating whole foods. Pretty much, it's a fancy way of saying that's like the caveman diet, what they would have ate back when we were cavemen. Okay. Okay, so what else? We have sobriety until May 1st. I've been doing good. So for money, one stack influence campaign a week. First of all, what's going on? I have the content, it's just not posted. See, now I got too much. Before I wasn't recording enough content. Now I got too much content, and I just got to post it so I can. And plus, I'm Nebby. I want to see what other campaigns they got because I might be missing out on something cute. So let me get that out. That microphone one out. This is microphone from Stack Influence. I'm about to do a review on it. Also, cute workout shirts. The shirt I wore in yesterday's video, that purple shirt, is definitely from Stack Influence. And yeah, one kale challenge a week. I made 1032 from True Fruit. I made 17 something, and a True Fruit cost like $7 and something. So my net was 1032 from the True Fruit campaign. As far as kale, I went to Target today. Don't tell nobody. I hope nobody's watching this. That is on that type time. I don't want no trouble. I tried not to. Anyway, long story short, I went to Target and I couldn't find any of the Outshine bars. The thing is to, and I'm crazy. It's crazy because now that it's a big deal as far as it's getting so popular that people are in it. And if I unclaim the campaign, I will have to be on the waiting list. So I know it's a good one. So we're going to have to look around for these freaking Outshine bars so I can get my kale. Is it a 3 store or 2 store? I mean, a 3 kale, or I think it's a 2 kale one. But we're supposed to be tasting a new flavor. And the new flavors, they didn't have them available in Target. You got to taste, it got to be those specific 3 new flavors that they just released. And the one Target I went to didn't have them. So I'm going to have to call around. Maybe I got to look around. Maybe they got them on Whole Foods or something. We'll see. We'll find them though, and I know they sell them at Walmart. They actually sell those Outshine bars a lot of places, and I haven't tried them yet, so I'm excited to try them. What else do we have? We 10 Amazon influencer reviews a week. I'm supposed to be doing that before Sunday. Isn't Sunday the 31st? Sunday's the 31st, right, y'all? It's 30 days of abundance. Sunday's my last day. Hopefully, I can get that done. It's going to be crazy because I got to do a lot of Uber eating this weekend. Um, what else? 3 listings. As far as the 3 listings, I did a listing party on Wednesday, and I did 7 listings. And I found something actually in Target for retail arbitrage that I'm going to be listing on my eBay, and it was like something I sold in I did a thing to see if it sold in the last 3 months. Looked up the product on eBay, and I was like, okay, when? That's why I was probably late. Anyway, anyway, one flip. Now, y'all, I have a new iPhone coming. I pulled the trigger. If you were watching that live, that one day I was live, talk about Stack. I think it's called Stack Influence. I went live and I was just chopping it up, telling y'all story. No, it's a story time live. It was a story time live. Look up for the story time live, and I was talking about Stack Influence. I mean, I might have been talking about that too, but I was talking about how I'm getting a new phone or whatever. And I actually went and I actually got the new phone. It's 1 terabyte. It's an iPhone and it's on its way. So I shouldn't have any more storage issues, no more complaints. This is amazing. I'm so excited. I just pulled the trigger and going to do it. And then I'm going to get another network called Celsius. It's like I'm going to get that on my business line and just, pay. It should only be like 20 something a month. What else? One flip. Oh yeah, we talked about that. So, and that's about it. I kind of like already took off the new ones, like the one print on demand, one new course lesson, one new chapter, because I need to find a way to condense all that into into my goals, or I don't want to overwhelm myself. There's already too much going on. Okay, I got my part-time job tomorrow. It's usually today, but I got my part-time job tomorrow. Uber Eats all weekend. I'm just trying to get to the bag, and whew, I just got to find a way to balance it all. But long story short, I can't fit all this in. So yeah, another update. Make sure to join the Beauty Biz Blueprint. And if you're having trouble reaching your goals, or having trouble coming up with the different side hustles or accountability trouble, like you always say you're going to start something and don't, definitely get into abundance accountability at 8. We meet Tuesdays at 8 o'clock or Zoom, and we talk to each other about our goals, and we have to bring receipts at our next meeting. We have 6 meetings remaining because it's only for 8 weeks. So get in on it. Also, we do have a course if you want to start selling online. It's called Beauty Biz Blueprint, and it tells you how to sell on multiple marketplaces, my whole strategy on how I sell on multiple marketplaces. So that's about it. Also, there is a new update. We have the 30 Days of Abundance journal coming. We're going to be doing another set of 30 Days of Abundance. I haven't set the date yet, but before I start my 30 Days of Abundance, we'll have the journal so we can kind of do it together. And we're going to have the outline of the goals and everything. And we're going to just, it's like I have a whole idea for it. I was coming up with it actually on TikTok earlier, and if you have any ideas for it, let me know. But I know it's going to be great. We're going to have a journal attached to it so we can do our journaling. We're going to have sections for our personal goals. And yes, it's going to be actual physical paperback journal that we can write in and achieve our goals. So that is coming. And then we can start. And you can start really any day with 30 Days of Abundance. But I'm trying to decide, to be honest, if I can start. April is coming very soon. Let's be honest. It's like in 4 days. So we'll think about it, okay? I might actually go live. This video is getting kind of long. So yeah, maybe I'll go live and we could talk about what we can incorporate into this journal and everything like that. So I'll see y'all in the next video. Thanks for watching. Make sure to check out my story time and my crazy Uber Eats night from Saturday. And I got some new vlogs coming because yeah, it's been a crazy week. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.